We got our first match.
Let's get this mission started.
We got
that one.
Yes. Oh my God! How'd you get that on the first try?
I do this for a living.
I do too, but I'm still stumbling with them, man. But we got 44 Akuma and Squid Poke. We got Guile and Akuma.
Okay, I'm checking out. It feels like weird because like the Street Fighter general progression always feels like it trends towards Guile, but then I rarely see Guile. Why? So good.
It's so weird. He is a character that's underutilized right now for sure, and it is strange. I totally agree because it's just, I don't know. He is a really good character, but I think it's just he kind of gets beat out in a lot of neutral situations, especially when it comes to like Fireball games. Like Fireball, like that comes out, but when it comes to Blade and everything being so slow, I think he just gets beat out a ton. But you can see Squid Poke utilizing projectiles really well, taking a good life lead, hopefully putting an end on this first round.
Oh, that burnout was huge. Yeah, you committed too hard. Heavy DP comes down. I was expecting drive push overhead. Instead, you just play the chip game with burnout, forcing Squid Poke to commit to something early, or just find a little punish, or just find the fireball.
44 taking the first round here. Oh my God, just a forced knockdown with that anti and upper. In the grab, right back into the corner. This is a good spot to have. This is a good spot for Guile, honestly. This is where Guile kind of exceeds, but 44 able to put some space away, which is always cool. Burnout.
Reacted a little too late for the standing roundhouse. Tried to drive push under. Now these are positions where you don't feel too bad to be stuck in burnout. Oh, the jump in was kind of brazen. I'm expecting some jump aways to try to maximize the space, take advantage of Akuma's walk speed, but instead we're not doing that. We're waking up pressing buttons as well. Squid Poke has been kind of free and loose with the drive gauge in order to beat Akuma's fireballs, but it's so far been working out. There's the overhead committing to the level 3, and we're not going to get the full clip.
Yeah, unfortunately getting launched too high into the air. You're not going to get the full clip, but you're still going to get all that damage. Now Squid Poke has all the momentum, everything that he can use right now, especially with all that life. Burnout early. Tries to go for DI, but 44 going to switch sides. I'm going to be able to start Akuma's game in the corner, especially with Burnout coming on Squid Pope's side.
Raging Demons do it. Oh, okay.
I was hoping for it too. I was kind of like, I could feel it coming a little bit. I thought it was going to be there.
Have to end this round while with 1,000 Burnout, though. Commits to it all. Do we have enough chip? We do.
Just enough chip. 44 will take the first game. Good awareness there, knowing that chip will take it. Now we're going to the beach.
Yeah. Love the place. Oh, not coming fully off the beat. Back heavy kick. A lot of air behind.
Yeah, I was just about to say, he's been in the air a lot. That man's an AC 130 when it comes to this Akuma play right now. Just like that, gets an opening with it too.
Burning ourselves out too. I mean, I guess we're in North America pills, but it feels a little risky to be throwing yourself into burnout against Guile, who can just bully you, especially with these with the bazooka knee kind of plus frame. So you get kind of trading off, and the dashboard anti-air was perfect.
Getting him right out of the sky, right back to the ground, taking a round for yourself now. Yeah, he's, like you were saying, using a lot of drive gauge, and DI just to start it out right there, catching him pressing, able to get some good chunks of damage on the board now. Holding the parry, though, is going to have corner pressure now. Takes out that DI.
And you get the new extension, yeah, or newish, it's been a while. New to the season. Trying for the plus frames, trying to find chip, eventually the run up throw.
Squid Poke taking a clean and quick game for themselves now, tying it up. Now here going right back into neutral.
Oh, nice. Finds that 6 frame crouch medium punch. This is oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. You're good.
Like, that's the type of spacing where I'm expecting Akuma to be at. We're coming in a little early with some of these super cancels, some of these strings, but of the forward fierce range, with the crouch medium punch. That's the type of range you want to sit at against Guile, but you know, cashing out a little too soon seems to be Akuma's just fatal flaw when it comes to playing this matchup. Always close, but we finally threatened the grab, helper grab.
God, that was almost instantaneous. Get the crouching medium out to Kuma. Set point. Immediately trying to go for the EX to get him out. Ooh, okay. Does get the opening. I will say, Squidpoke using a lot of level 1s now in this past game and in this one too.
Yeah, it's kind of the punish of choice. I can understand why, from a macro perspective, you use a lot of level 1 to finish your combo, so that way you get the level 2 install a lot more. But we haven't been seeing the install; it's just been level 1.
Yeah, it's always been level 1. There's no installs on the board quite yet. And I mean, even with cashing it in so early, he hasn't had the bar to use install. But I mean, even cashing in early damage against Akuma with the lower health, that's always a good sign to start off with. I thought we were going to get another level 1 there too.
Jab conversion off the counter hit. Nice reaction. Go across it.
Akuma not falling for it.
Drive page.
Level 3. Oh my god. The fireballs.
Go Hadouken's really good, but it's not good enough just to spam regularly. You do get your drive gauge back first, charge fireball. This is final round, by the way, trying to hold steady, trying to turtle up. Whacked your king down, and you bent it all. You tried for the world, and in the end, you find dirt. Kuma walking around. Oh, but it's all best of 5.
It is? Oh yeah. Alright. Still in it. Never mind. I thought it was first to 2 as well. Yeah, Street Fighter's got the wonky rules, but now punish counter off that whiff DP. Able to get the life lead now. Oh my god, but the defense from Kuma.
Yeah. Absolutely monumental jumping. You go for the meaty set. Oh, no punish on the... because you're in burnout, that makes the drive reversal safe. Nice selection if you're trying to get some space and give yourself a chance in this game number 1, or this round 1 in game 4. Safe jump. Beautiful selection. Can you complete the combo? Medium DP.
Don't play with your foods, kids. I keep saying this in a bunch of other tournaments. Don't play with your food. Right there is a perfect example of the Squidpoke able to just back pocket, take the round for themselves. You got to be careful with these DIs now, though. Kuma is not falling for him anymore. Not a full conversion, though.
Got the pickup. Yeah, you get the DP off of that target combo.
Right back to the ground, now in burnout. You put on as much pressure as you want. DI stun. And it looks like Kuma's going to take the round for themselves now, too. Now Kuma on set point.
Not looking bad. We're starting to see some more OD flash kicks introduced to the mix. Squidpoke trying to find different ways to re-establish position. Man, go Habu. Finally a big, a sort of big punish. Could have gotten a medium starter. Instead, it was just the jabs into level 3. The damage is still fantastic as a punish counter.
Still getting a ton of damage.
It's Akuma though. You need that extra bit to make him feel that 9K health.
Gotta put some sweat on his brow for sure. Air game a lot now. Now burnout here for Squidpoke. Let's see if Kuma is able to capitalize. They do have critical art on the board. Either tie it up or take it if they get a conversion, but it looks like Squidpoke's gonna be able to get the jump in. We're getting tied 2-2.
you know, first match, game 5. What could be better?
I couldn't have asked for more, honestly. It's always a good start to see. You know, it's signs for a good braggart, honestly. But early burnouts, it's not what I want to see.
There's a lot of disrespect to the drive gauge, and a lot of disrespect to like drive gauge, what can be canceled into it as well. I mean, we're seeing kind of a lot of attempts at fireball callouts. We're seeing all the pressure be applied in this mid range, and even there, that's a hell of a trade to try and take. But I can understand the theory behind like not wanting to let Akuma get or Guile get too used to throwing fireballs. Those reactions are on points from both sides. Again, Akuma finds the drive impact. DI for DI, round 1, set point. Again, Akuma is on.
We've seen it before. Akuma being on set point doesn't mean anything. Squid Pope can absolutely bring this back in the flash of an eye. No pun intended. That's to see he does get the punish counters. Damage on the board now, taking the life lead. I like that he's playing a little bit more patient now, too. But here comes Kuma now, putting damage on the board.
There's that forward fear. So much range. Forward roundhouse, a lot of range, but so easily counterplayed, especially since Guile was already charging most of the time.
I thought he was going to land right into it, but I think the EX stalled him just enough so he didn't fall into the projectile, saving him.
So he's there.
I don't know if that... Yeah, that doesn't work.
Because he got hit. Because he got hit by the demon flip. He ends up working out. That's tough.
Yeah, hard... Literally hard knockdown, and then try and... I see the vision, you know, but possibly just a misinput there. But now tied. But I was saying, those DIs, you got to be careful. Now Kuma doesn't have bars, so he can't do a ton of damage here. Can't capitalize as much as he probably wanted to. Oh, that... Okay. All right. You know what? You're right.
Yeah, this is just some solid like corner lockdown. Knee, forcing some jabs out, checking the attempt at movement. Oh, the swat out of the air into burnout. Yeah, that throw tech offers so much recovery.
Ballsy jumping, yeah. Is this a jam moment? I don't know. Yeah, not gonna be quite enough yet. Gonna leave him just on pixel. Just do anything. Yeah.
Just do it. OD Sonic Boom. He wants to win.
I don't know. We'll have to see. But we got LeviHakai and JustJuan. We got the Jamie. The Elena Jamie. What do you feel about Jamie?
I think Jamie's kind of really underexplored. I think this character's got a lot more stuff than it seems. I mean, he's a Rekka-based character with a lot of good normals. He just is both held back and powered up by that drink mechanic. Sometimes it can be hard to get. Elena is a character I just have no idea how to place. She's so...
She's an odd one.
She's an odd one.
Yeah, I like the kit that they gave Elena, especially the roll. The roll is really good for mix-ups. You know, I like that they did that with her throws too. That throw has so much range. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's like she's a weird, like, evasive range-based character that is really cool, but hard to determine just how good she can be or just how bad she is. Like, what are her positions of strength besides the obvious ones? Of course, every character wants the corner to do things like this off of a roll. Get that. Super going. Pretty good.
Elena.
LeviHakai, you're only Ultimate Master, bro? I don't know about that one, man. I think you should be higher up on the board. But he's starting off really strong right now, especially with those Elena plays, getting those good mix-up after the roll. Especially with that punish counter right into the corner. But I like the drive reversal to put some space away too, knowing that, you know, that last game, knowing that if you don't put space away from the corner, you are going to pay for it.
Canceled roll as well into the just into that throw. Trying to step back.
Once again, getting that full combo into the kill. Go right into round 2. Levi starting off really strong. There's just one. If we didn't drink off that throw, Levi's gonna be able to capitalize back. Yep.
Like just, and it's easy stuff, right? It's, you know, play with your range. Crouch medium punch to check this movement. Don't let Jamie get started. Jamie is the character that needs to snowball. That's what makes him so good with the finding drinks off the throw or off of level 2 or off of what have a ton of different moves. Palm, especially. But we're just never letting him get started.
That's what you gotta do. You can stop him from getting any type of drinks. Stop him from getting. Oh my god, that killed? Getting any type of game started, you basically win. You know, you're winning a whole, you know, 80% of the game if you're stopping Jamie from getting drinks. But Levi's gonna be a 2-0 so far, in a very commanding lead, I will say.
Cross up super important. Forcing the corner, the tech on the throw is absolutely needed. The most important drinks for Jamie are 1 and 3. Getting that dive kick online is paramount. Haven't gotten the opportunity to yet. We're playing pretty honest this week, getting blocked, and that is a big punish.
Oh my god. Just walk up, throw. Yeah, and the DI. Almost very last second with the DI, I will say. Playing with fire on that one. Now on set point for LeviHakai.
Simple. Stand strong. This is a big combo. Convert into the sweep. Yeah, there's that all-important first drink missing the throw. Look at that. Look at the range that Levi's been playing at. Like, just out of jab range, consistently poking with some of these big mediums, and of course the heavies.
Well, I mean, in this case, Elena's got all the range that she can use in this matchup, especially against Jamie. Jamie kind of being on the shorter range of neutral. It kind of, unfortunately, sucks for him. This might be it here. Just gonna go for the level 2 to clean it up. LeviHakai, 3-0.
Elena.
That was for most things, for most meals, but sometimes a good turkey hits.
Yeah, speaking of turkeys, bro, we got E.Honda looking like a turkey out here.
Yeah, bro, he's talk about big body. He's enjoyed some ham, that's for sure. LeviHakai though is back up to the plate and looks to just keep the ball rolling. 1, 2. Oh, the check that time. Trying to keep the presence alive of these of the throw loops. Unfortunately for Elena, she has to drive rush to keep the throw loops coming. Sets up for moments like these. Oh, okay. Solid Panda running out. The Honda poking low. Honda's another character I never really want to underestimate. Just the quick jabs that Honda can do, crouch medium punch, I mean, the neutral jump as well. Oh, and of course headbutt. Like, headbutt isn't good, but except when it's really good. Trying to find the punish, nope. Dice, going for the rope. I can't believe that whiff. Punish, counter, holding the corner, goes for the overhead. Big tick throw, and an overhead of their own. LeviHakai, rolling to throw. Another opportunity. Waiting. No check. Nice range. Nice patience from Solid Panda. Gets the install up as well. 100 hands for the extra extension. We can convert into level 3 here. Do we want it? Yes, we do. Now this started off with jabs, but it is a level 3. It's not enough, and we're not even getting the burnout. Oh. Walk up. E.Honda. stand medium punch. It's just that good. It's one of the better just simple pokes that the game has to offer. Ooh, hello. A nice neutral jump in order to catch Solid Panda reaching just a little bit. Oh, okay. Just like Odie slaps. No dice. Not gonna land. Instead, we're just trying to check. This is where you can utilize the range. Levi, you know, in game 1, they kind of lost their routine. They lost their flow. The flow's back in action. We're rolling now. 3 grabs, 3 throws, looped. You might even add. Not a traditional throw loop, but still just as effective. Ooh. I wonder if that's a setup in order to avoid some ODDPs. Either way, it worked out pretty well there. And there's the command throw. OD. I could check immediately, but that low poke from E.Honda is still getting there. Honda can sometimes surprise you with just which normals are advancing on their part. Not usually known for closing the gap super well, except with headbutt. Doing a good job playing that range. Tries again, but it's fun. It's safe, rather. Again, level 3 off of a jab, so it's not going to do too much damage, but the damage is still valuable in a final round situation. You want to keep this ball rolling. How you feel there?
It's interesting to see LeviHakai go from such a strong 3-0 and now being on, you know, kind of the front end of struggling, and especially, you know, with Solid Panda being, you know, the taker of the first game. I don't know. It's interesting to see.
Elena.
Yeah, right. Like it's been jarring, to be sure. Especially that round 1 felt like LeviHakai was just gonna, like, oh, we're back to the same second verse, same as the first. But no, we're marching to a completely different drum here, with a 1-1 set count. Each round has gone super back and forth. But it feels like the round start flowchart from Levi has been really potent.
Yeah, I mean, we even saw that in the last game he played before this one too. He had such strong starts and a perfect too. Just absolutely keeping Honda from doing anything at all.
Responding is just as important. I mean, rushing everyone down can feel really powerful, especially once you get throw loops starting, drive rush buttons, like all the movement that especially Elena can offer with these link rolls. But sometimes you just got to be willing to let it rip.
Does it again, but DP will be able to take it. LeviHakai now bringing on the lead finally, 2-1. We'll have to see if he's able to close it out here. Solid Panda's going to be able to bring it back a little bit.
A couple stand strong, crazy. Man, the corner carry on Elena's part is nuts. We try for another reversal. Does not connect with jabbing. It's an important adaptation for Solid Panda to have, but can leave you pretty open if you commit to too many just immediate timing jabs. It works out again.
Let's get pretty neutral, pretty strong. Oh, it gets caught up at the low. Not going to be able to fully capitalize. But you got a ton of, you know, you got insurance to play with. So you're in a good boat.
Nice on another one of those jabs. Getting caught with a drive for a throw. It happens. It happens. Kind of want to see more of those, you know, stand strong. Like, just get a little frisky with it. Do not let Levi dictate everything that's going to be happening at center screen. Because right now, it felt like Solid Panda only felt comfortable when on response rather than getting something started. Stark contrast from how game 1 ended up going. Really felt like they were taking the fight to this Elena.
Yeah, but And sometimes you need that first game to be kind of the download, and that's what we're seeing with LeviHakai, as they are going to take, hopefully here, yeah, they're going to take it 3-1 over solidxpanda. Yeah, sometimes that first game is just the download, and you know, maybe you don't know a player or character as much.
Can feel dramatic, can feel different, but can always feel interesting, as we got new character versus a pretty stalwart classic. New on the Ken, on the modern Ken, while Prince representing some C.Viper.
TestedGnu with the modern Ken and 101 LP. Gotta love it. Gotta love the rookie 101 LP. But you know, could be a sleeper. You never know.
Yeah, does not play ranked. Like some sort of self-control individual.
Hey, I mean, it's better for your blood pressure, so don't do it.
That's true.
I know from experience, chat, don't do it. But Prince is able, I like that backdash to get away from the grab, but Prince is able to get the first round here, doing a good job of keeping TestedGnu's modern Ken at bay.
Yeah, I feel like exactly that move, Dragon Lash, is like, it's so important in a matchup like this because of how like preemptive some. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll just supering out of that. No staggers are allowed here.
TIs are allowed.
Oh yeah. Convert into the level 2.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap for game 1.
Yeah, that's kind of we're seeing the trade-off, right? Like Dragon Lash is so important because you feel like you need to start pretty early to avoid a lot of the seismic waves and the burn kicks and all of these opening opportunities and opening options. But it's so easy to counterplay. Keep in mind on the amount of reversals that we're seeing as well, boys.
Catches him with the grab. I don't even know, man. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know what to think right now. It's very interesting at the moment. Look at this. The assisted combo into the cross up, waking up a little bit. Got a nice B&B for C.Viper.
Oh, I like that step back. Dash back into the full combo. Find one throw. Tempted about doing the other. That's a fortunate win.
What is happening right now?
Gaming.
The 101 rookie modern Ken taking the round off of the 144,000 LP C.Viper. You would have never seen this coming.
I'm just kind of expecting that this is like not a main account or something, or they just don't enter rank new account. I don't know, because this is definitely, well, there's some modern, of course, like all over the place. It's harder, like, hey, I have one button reversals, I'm gonna do them. There's definitely a whole lot more footsies happening.
Yeah, there's some knowledge of the game here. You know what, TestedGnu? I think you're lying. I don't think you're a rookie. I think you're lying, pal. I think you're lying to us.
Oh, we're swapping? The swap to the Sagat?
Don't tell me this is a rookie 2. If this is a rookie 2, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
New challenger.
That's even worse, bro. All right. Hold on. Let's see. I mean, we were talking about this before. We wanted to see these characters. We're seeing the two old people fight. It was like watching the nursing home in a riot. So I have to see what's gonna happen here. But TestedGnu's doing a good job. Got a good life. I can't believe it.
Drop combo is certainly a tough one, and this side switch will matter. Trying immediately for the reversal. You know that Prince is scouting that. B&B B into the super. Simple stuff. Seismic hammer into burn kick and super. Got the install online. Look at her go. Look at her move.
There is nothing you can do at the moment, but I like the jump over the DI knowing that it's coming out. Not going to be able to capitalize though off of the drive rush. Empty DP, punish counter, Prince on set point.
And she has extension moves. You know Prince is specifically like, yeah, I know you're just mashing me. I am away. Oh, how big he is.
It's just so massive.
God, it's just a giant.
Even with the hunch. He got no neck, bro. Look at him. He got no neck. He looks like chowder.
That's all. That's terrifying. Side
Really
squat.
buff chowder.
Trying for the high tiger shot. See how long you're going to be caught up in burnout. Instantly. It's like jumping against modern. You cannot do it.
It's literally one input. Nice. Level 3 to catch out of the burning kick here.
Not a day goes by that it doesn't look so painful. But now we're seeing some patience from TestedGnu. He's been caught a little too much on plenty of these reversal attempts. Now we're starting to play a little patient. Round 3, survival point as we go low.
Drive reversal now, pushing him back a little bit. Look at him playing the fireball game. Once again, parry into throw, trying to go for that perfect parry. Head right back into fireballs against Seismic. Seismic comes out really quick, so I don't know if it's going to be able to... I don't know if Plasma will beat Seismic there. Tries to go for grab once again. Dude! I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about these tiger shots. I respect the idea, but that's just not really how Sagat plays in 6, especially with a lot of like OD tiger shots at that. They're just not as good as they traditionally have been. Now you get caught in the blender, you put yourself in burnout, forcing out a level 1 just to see if you can get some space. Getting out of burnout helps, but the burn kick.
Burn kick coming out at the perfect time to get rid of the sweep.
The lifestyle.
Yep, and I knew it.
Yep, there it is.
So we got Jimmy DR and Maddie. I'm just gonna say Maddie. With the,
right.
You were talking about it before that, Juri, and now the Marisa. I like Marisa.
Yeah, Marisa's in a weird spot too, I gotta do it. I gotta do it for him. The Matikanetannhauser with the instant parry, trying to get the defense started. Oh, and active defense at that. We've seen parries attempt, a DP, and a dive kick too. Matty trying to make some stuff happen, but Jimmy's insistence on just like, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna press jab, I'm gonna start with my normals, get some plus break with the stomp, and go low again. That's a round and a half, and some momentum on the side of Jimmy D.
A round and some change.
A round and some change, some vibes.
I think the only thing he's got to be careful is using that stomp, because I think Maddie is definitely going to be looking out for that now. I see him using that quite a bit as a offensive tool to try and get an opening. But he's going to have to mix that up a little bit, and the DI coming out now too. He should be able to get some big damage off this. Level 3 is on the board if he wants to use it. He's going to save it. DI crush though.
This is the level 3 combo off the Gladius. Yeah.
Jimmy DR taking a clean game 1 over Maddie.
Now you know history.
Woo.
Marisa.
Yeah, that's those DIs where you just do like empty jump DI and stuff. They're just really powerful reaction tests. It's like, hey, are you ready for this? And if you're not, you lose. But if you are, I mean, it's a pretty big risk, but the health that Jimmy has been taking a lot of these risks, they're not game losing. They're just, you know, a punishment.
Gotta be careful when you're pressing in when they got that EX phalanx on. Look at Maddie now. Does have lead in life and drive should be able to take it here with this combo, and they will. Now finally on the board.
Mr. Kencenthauser doing a pretty solid job already. Also just adapting slightly to some of Jimmy's more trademark defensive options. Whoa, the OD anti-air. Fun with the part. Yeah, this is that's some cross frames off the charge up. Burning yourself out. How much do you spend? You spend it all.
Okay. I mean, hey, it gives you a round. You might as well just to get the kill and the perfect under your belt. Now putting some pressure back onto Maddie.
Yeah, it's a tough decision, but I generally am in agreement there. To have spend meter if you have it to win rounds. Like don't be frugal, because meter gain is something you can get. We're already close to that 1 meter, and we're at such a low health already that a level 1 might just do it. And it so does.
Marisa.
The absolute sidewinder of that level 1 coming out. Super, super strong. And smart for Jimmy.
Just barely built the level 1 in time and using it as a reversal as soon as Maddie wants to actually get started. But we've seen Maddie have some good, like, fundamental based offense. Playing with a bit of stagger, trying to mix up immediate timing versus delay timing. See if you can bait out parries or the Marisa stance, defense stance. You know, get some proper punishes going.
And, ooh, okay. Punish counter throw does put him in burnout now. I don't think Jimmy minds, though, as they continuously just try to batter down Maddie's defense.
It's like a damage war game. It's, oh, the jab doesn't convert because you didn't have drive gauge on that range, but, oh my lord. You thought. Buffering it. He was buffering it already. You could see it.
Yep. No, definitely. I could see it in the movement. The man, the bar utilization that Jimmy is doing, he does not care about level 3s, and he does not care about burnout. And I feel like that's the biggest part of Marisa too. That even in burnout, you know, you don't even care, bro. Like you are just a powerhouse. No.
Got over 3D. Wanted the back throw, but that's not gonna be found. Whiffing completely.
Another perfect.
Yeah. 3-0.
Sounds like we got our next match. We got Jimmy DR still here, and Triiiclops now with the M.Bison.
A lot of character variety that we're seeing today, but Jimmy seems to be playing the same way he has been. Oh man. It doesn't stop.
Are we allowed to show this? This looks like a murder. I don't know if this might be against TOS right now. I don't know, man.
It's just that Marisa can feel so brutal, especially once she gets to that range 0 and just starts like pounding you with these charge wind-ups and charge attack. Getting a ton of plus frames and then layers on top of it all with a pretty good stance, and the amount of damage that she can do already is hard to keep up with.
And a perfect movement out there. Man, did you see that pickup off of that low and that combo still going? That was sick. Jimmy DR. They are out for blood right now. Man, Issy and Levi, y'all better watch out, man.
Trying to turn this two-way race into a three-way race. The jump in, and even with the parry, just still pressing. Jimmy's entire ethos is, hey, I'm gonna press buttons, and you either stop me or get hit.
Yeah, you either stop me or I'm beating the absolute meat off of you. Once again, I like the utilization of phalanx too. Once again, dude, that's just insane. Like, you don't think of like to use it like that, and it's just out of like left field, and Jimmy DR using it.
Yeah, the more cold stance on this parry though. This Cycle pressure with the bomb. Got the ground bound, resetting the bomb into simple toss. Cycle mine gonna detonate, guaranteeing the jump in. Right here's Triiiclops starting to get some. They're starting to get a little bit more of a greater sense of that spacing, and of course Bison's back heavy punch is just such a powerful whip punch.
That's such a great opener right there. And once again, getting a nice opening, setting up bomb now. Jimmy kind of losing the direction at the moment, but I like failings to get rid of the bomb, but unfortunately getting opened up once again. Bomb into level 3. Gonna take all that damage. Jimmy DR is going to be on a little bit of a deficit now. Triiiclops turning it around a little bit. And as I say that, never mind.
If you catch up level 3 though, as much as it does catch up and guarantee the corner, a drive rush normal into simple toss. Nice check. You take the side swap. All this jumping is really important because Bison doesn't have a DP, doesn't have reliable ways to shut that down in profitably. But the air from Triiiclops being the answer to those prayers, giving us a 1-1 set count.
DI is coming out once again. Triiiclops able to capitalize and get it off. Is going to go for, once again, that B&D bomb instead of the phalanx coming out, especially EX getting rid of that bomb, but is going to put Jimmy in burnout now. Has a big life lead to work with, but, I mean, that's... Never mind. Jimmy's going to be able to capitalize it and still get those openings. I was going to say, it's insurance, but it's not insurance you want to play with.
Not any fear at all from Jimmy thus far. No fear. But maybe should have a little bit. Oh, what a pickup. And we're resetting the mine, too?
Yeah, bomb getting right back on there. Gonna take some chip damage, but now a little bit of space. Oh, and the DI getting caught now, too. Jimmy's going to be able to capitalize. Cross up into Gladius, now switching sides. I like this movement here, and the punish counter, too. This is going to be big. This is critical art.
Yeah, you are.
That's enough. Is that enough, though? I don't know if that's scaled or... Oh, no, that's it. That's... Yeah. Wow, Jimmy. Back pocket.
Yeah. That was what, like a 65%, 70% combo, punish counter, level 3 available, critical art available. The hard part about Marisa isn't doing the damage once you get in, it's getting in. And how easily respondable a lot of her buttons and a lot of her typical setup can be. Triiiclops starting to figure that out. Feels like the momentum is really there in order to get the ball rolling and keep it tumbling. The tech on the throw is huge though. Opportunity abound here for Jimmy. But not
Round 2.
Yeah, failings didn't work there. I'm kind of surprised, but I like the jump out for Triiiclops. God, here goes the pressure. Oh, look at Triiiclops. Able to break free. That's the first time we've seen somebody break free of that like ultimate pressure in the corner, which is good to see.
It's interesting to see that Triiiclops' answer is truly just to block and play patient. Look out for throws, look out for anything big. Take the drive gauge damage. It's okay because you know you can respond in turn because of the mobility. Oh, goodbye.
Wow, what a level 3.
Goodbye.
An absolute emergent level 3 coming out.
You never should just expect Jimmy to sit there and accept pressure. If the meter is there, he's going to use it. OD stance, going to be there. Drive impact hasn't been there, but certainly online. Tough round to lose. Triiiclops is now down into health and expecting that parry to land, and it doesn't. Goes for his own reversal level 3. Blocking, what's that? plus frames for the...
Never in this household.
blocking?
Once
What
again. Nothing. No, we don't block. Never. Jimmy.
You're only minus if you're a bitch, as they say.
Jimmy is getting them squats in. Now playing the neutral. Gets him with it. Jimmy 3-1 over Triiiclops. Wait, who said that?
Things you have to juggle.
Oh, God.
Round
We got
back.
Maddie, JustJuan. One day, I'll say it. One day, I'll have to go lab his name. But we got the Juri Jamie.
I love Jamie's theme.
It's a good theme.
Yeah, separate of any immediate gameplay observations, but musically, it slaps. That's a tough one, though. Juri and Jamie have like similar, it feels like, spacings that they want to play at. Like a good forward dash, good back dashes. Generally speaking, like, play with similar overall ranges. Like Jamie might have better forward and advancing normals, but Juri's standing range is a little better. They're kind of comparable characters in a lot of ways, but currently it seems like Matikanetannhauser, stutter there, is not really in the same vein, not really respecting any sort of like immediate reversals. A lot of jump ins, useful jumps as well. That's a nice check on the driving back.
Yeah, you as Jamie, you can you have the tools to get out of DI a lot of times, especially using the flurry of blows. But unfortunately, Maddie's gonna get that jump in and take the game for themselves. Now going right back to game 2.
It's a solid starter. Instant drink. Static online if he chooses to palm. Always gotta respect the palm, even when you never expect it. You gotta respect it.
Start JustJuan.
Round 2.
Just went for the same like frame kill setup twice over. Frame kill, meaty jab. Guaranteed a couple hits. Guaranteed some whip punish. Got one drink online. There's the second one and punish.
Again, full corner pressure here. 3 drinks into 4, and the pickup right off the tee. Working his way to a perfect. Good stuff for JustJuan. Wow.
Empty jump DP. What a guy.
Round 1.
Hey man, if it works, it works.
Yeah, you know, can't really argue with results. All it needs to do is work once. But you can see Matikanetannhauser like starting to back up a little bit, play a little slower, see if you can bait exactly those DPs and get the proper links going. These neutral jumps are so interesting.
Yeah, it's been an interesting. I don't know.
Round 2.
I wasn't gonna say anything. Yeah, the neutral jumps are definitely something, but that punish counter. Oh my god, and that goes right in the corner too, especially getting that backdash. Did you know that I did the mocap for that squatting guy back there? That's a real life scale, by the way. I am that buff.
Yeah?
But now getting the first drink here for JustJuan, being able to good force knockdown out of the air now too.
Tried it. Not a huge punish though. Missing the cancel window, and yeah, you're gonna get caught on the DP. Juan's got those on deck, so trying to keep the pressure on line. Oh, definitely to start up to an anti-air, but got caught a little bit lacking. Maddie converts into a level 3, and yeah, tit for tat, round for round, game for game. Going to set point for Maddie after this round's win. A 2-0 for Juan, and then a 2-0 for Maddie just right back. We'll see how it keeps on going.
Round 1.
Let's go to the beach. Let's see what JustJuan was gonna do. We saw the adjustments right back in. God, dashing grab. Caught him right out of the air too, and the bait off the DP as well. Gets the drink once again. I like that he's opting to get as many drinks as possible. Goodness, these guys going back and forth.
As that third drink online, that also important third drink for the command throw that is available. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Not normal do you see that target combos. Not normal do you see a cross-up super.
Interesting stuff. Now an install, though. See what he's going to do with it, but it looks like Matty was able to get him out of just a little bit. Jump over DI. Oh, not going to be stunned. Okay.
Yeah, just gained back the drive gauge as he got hit by the DI. Don't think it's going to end up mattering here to convert into the level 1 off the target combo. Can we get there? Not quite. Needs one more. And the drive reversal's safe because of the burnout. How ferociously do you play this? How close do you go? I mean, you can keep drinking here, but it's not going to be anything more. And yeah, Matty's going to play this slow. He's perfectly fine with it. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is.
That's the heartbreaker right there. The dash in. Flurry of blows. That's a big oof moment. It's going to grab a side switch though. DP right out of it. 2 drinks on the board now. A drive reversal. Once again getting a drink. My man is just drinking as much as he can. And he'll get it. He'll get the install to start off, but Matty's going to capitalize.
Matty seems insistent on waiting for whip punishes. That is going to allow Jamie a ton of drinks, but it also doesn't lose you any space, doesn't lose you anything in the macro game, just in the kind of resource game. Couple with the Feng Shui engine online too, if you want to kind of represent those projectiles. They don't do a ton if you're not advancing though. And Matty seems pretty insistent on relaxing.
Yeah, I mean, you got the life lead and you're going to get that little opening too. You got the level 1 on deck just to clean it up. You're not going to use it though. You're going to save your meter.
Bit greedy for sure. We've seen how things can end, and this is critical art as well. Jamie's critical art is vicious if you find that opener. No, the drop.
Wow. I thought he was going to use it there, honestly. It looks like Matty's going to start off strong here. Get that corner pressure. Got DI crush. Full combo. Gets the pick up off that throw. What are you going to do next, though? Drive reversal.
Pretty insistent on those. Dive kick getting grabbed though. The punish counter throw. The life lead getting more and more devastating. But critical art back online. Always a powerful comeback mechanic, especially as we convert off of the drop in the block. Kind of letting the full combo run. And you're in burnout. Damage.
Huge damage now, especially with that pickup too. Maximum damage, just really good anti-air there, air to air.
How hard do you want to play this? How hard do either want to play this? They acknowledge the burnout and are both backing off with the run in from Matty. Yeah. Yeah, that was loaded in the chamber. And some of those normals from Juri, standing normals, crouching normals are just... She's got the legs to make that distance go from long to short.
That's the killing blow right there. And so it's just, it is interesting that there's no ref that's just like, stop, stop.
Well, I mean, it works out because Sagat is one of the few characters in Street Fighter who has, in canon, killed someone. He killed Dan's dad. Shoutouts.
God, I hope we get Dan in season 2. I pray. But now, we got C.Viper and Guile. That kind of Squid Pope we see in the first game of the day. And Prince in one of the last-ish games of the night. So we'll have to see what these guys are doing. And I like the offensive stuff that Squid is using, kind of keeps C.Viper away. He's just got to be careful with seismic. The seismic comes out a little faster.
Drive rush to get right in there, power through the seismic, make it whiff completely. That's some nice spacing manipulation. Seismic is an important counter fireball, counter turtling tool, but you can't spam it too much. super jump in order to find that throw. And I've got a couple more rips. Prince wants these lightning dashes to hit. We're seeing the light version a ton. It's just like a safe, simple block string. Gotta be a little careful.
Interesting. I think that was a flash kick. So I think he jumped by accident there. Right back into the neutral. I will say Squid Pope from the first game that we saw, for those who did not see it, not afraid to use drive.
Yeah, 1000%. Willing to burn it, willing to spend everything and then some. Oh, what a punish counter. Yeah, that's going to be around. Nice whip punish. Yeah. Caught him reaching into the cookie jar just a little bit.
Grab there, just getting the size of it. Perfect parry, though, coming out for Prince. Not a ton of damage on the board, but still just enough to take a little bit of a... I don't even know if that's a right lead. Now he's definitely got a burning kick combo, B and B. I don't like that game.
Oh, the bazooka knees. It got over the Siphon punch. Gets some extra jabs in there. Tries for the parry, no dice. Still gonna be a punish counter throw. Try another one, no dice. But now some sonic booms. Trying to get a reaction out of Prince, but the question for Squid Pope is like putting himself in position once he gets that reaction. We've only seen a couple strong punishes. That's a big one though. Not gonna get the full cutscene, but we are gonna get the damage. One hit away from basically both sides. Critical are online for Prince, should he choose to use it. These go forwards aren't connecting, and the throw is gonna end the round.
We saw it in the first game too, where the opponent was just too high in the air. He didn't get the full animation. It wasn't quite able to cut it. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe he lost that, but he was able to close it out this time. Take the first game. Ooh, a little bit of game of chicken there. The double grab and seismic putting on some pressure there. Flash kick. Man. Flash kick's just so good though.
A quintessential anti-air for a reason. Not gonna get the meaty hit of the knee for the plus frame. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We are swinging, waiting to see if we can find any one of these stray hits to connect. But in Burnout, though, you can let some of these extra moves rock a little bit. Yeah, get some plus frames off of the lightning dash. See if you can get more. Super jump. Nothing doing.
Once again, gets that back throw. Been getting those a lot. He should be able to level 2. Oh no, he's just gonna get the B&B. Never mind. I completely forgot he's got that extension of the B&Bs that he can do that extra damage.
Prince got the technology on lock. Well, I mean, C.Viper does. The B&B's got to be there if you're going to hope for consistent competition. Shortening the burn kick. Oh, tries for the back heavy kick. Another command normal. Forward heavy kick. All the same. These little pokes off of some of these low forwards and additional pressure from the cross-up of the burn kicks are doing a good job of keeping Squid Pope like off of their position of strength, right? Like Prince is being a little too mobile for Guile to really lock down corners. It's a throw, and it will do it, taking the round, evening up the set 1-1.
Round 1. Fight.
This is amazing. I love the C.Viper OSC that they put in this game. It's absolutely insane. No follow-up though off that seismic toss-up in the air. EX flash kick goes through seismic? That's interesting. I did not know that.
That's important knowledge.
I didn't know
and I mean, it's fully intended, right? I love the cancel. Oh, yes. You have plenty of extension on that B&B. Nice stuff.
It's kind kind of a different Prince that we're seeing before. We didn't see a lot of cancels when he was on stream before, but now we're seeing the cancels and the utilization of it for extra damage. That's what I like to see with C.Viper players that are that have taken the time to lap that. Whoa! High jump burning kick over flash kick. That was insane.
Oh, double overhead for the reset. Are you kidding me? Yeah, this is definitely a different. There's a different mojo to this Prince right now. We're playing a lot more forward, finding a bit more emphasis on a ton of these openers, and then a raw overhead to round out the round. That is 4 rounds straight for Prince. 2 games straight, trying to wrap it up with a 3-1 set count. These pokes are doing a lot.
There, just ducking for your life there, but light flash kick and just puts some space away. Ooh, it's gonna get a counter hit into another flash kick. Gonna set up the projectile grab. Boom. One of my favorite grabs in the game.
The suplex, yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's safe. Yeah, now that's a round.
Round 2.
Drive rush making that way too safe. Needed to see the flash kick come out before any sort of before the forward heavy kick landed. If there's any kind of direction that Squidpoke needs to take here, it's trying to find a way to feel more resolute in their positioning. Like where they're standing seems like always so fragile thanks to the seismic hammer. How quickly Prince has been on him with these lightning dashes. A simple block string with these. Oh my god! Just the light version.
Just doesn't stop at all. I like the level 1 utilization, but the grappling didn't get out. Prince will move on. 3-1 over Squidpoke.
Places like these is a good place to get any of those that matchup experience that you can want as you continue to play. All the same, got to move on to the next match, the next losers round 1 here in top 8. It's going to be JustJuan. Played a ton of sets in the latter portion. Nice to see him making top 8 up against KenCritical, who will be our first time on stream here tonight.
To see, I don't know if you're feeling a little evil right now with this Ken, but that punish counter was a little evil in the pickup, especially off of it. JustJuan will take the first blood off of it. KenCritical rocking the modern.
Yeah, High Master Modern. Playing in control, kind of delayed. That quick Dragon Lash getting blown out. Don't respect those plus runs. Make Ken work for every bit. Play that game with the OGDP locked in the chamber. Ooh, commits to the full combo, finds it. Finds the corner too.
Big whiff right there. Oh my god, big whiff on that grab as well. Last second DP coming out. Like the air-to-air though for JustJuan goes right back to the ground, which is exactly where you want Ken to stay. Into another drink. Auto though, able to stop the 4-3 from coming out. Burnout though, you gotta be careful now. If you get a side switch, you're in some bad shape here. This level 3 that might come out. Yep.
The level 3 problem. Yeah, probably just gonna do it by itself. Normally Jamie can even extend off of level 3, but not in Burnout, so the combo routing was built for the level 3 to finish everything out. Finish the round and the set. Finish the round, not the set, excuse me. And thus game 1.
It's gonna go that he started off with.
KenCritical wants... Huh?
Interesting.
Bro got low. He played some limbo under that on that drive impact. That's crazy. I've seen parries on the Dragon Lashes, but that's still okay. Like, that's still generally a positive trade for Ken whenever those happen. So you need to see like drive reversal to happen or like a DP. certainly KenCritical wants to run in and make stuff happen. We're seeing a lot of like, run-in Jinrai, Dragon Lash, Drive Rush, Heavy Punch. Like, all the basic like Ken approach tools to try and instantly initiate and get the party started. It's good on JustJuan to play things slow and focus on keeping space, enough space to backdash without playing a little too risky. Now you have drinks. Nice. Yeah, for level 2 to keep things safe. Yeah.
What a neutral that we just saw right there. Absolute goofy goober stuff. Yeah, and the jump in right into it. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Just mistimed it. It happens. That's tough.
See, Ken though finally on the pick up here for JustJuan.
Wanted the overhead as opposed to taking the opportunity for a drink. Usually that first drink is so imperative. Not trying to risk anything for it. Nice. Perfect time for a super. One hit of those Jinrai would have put him in burnout.
Just that BMB. I like the reversal though, just to get that knockdown, kind of interrupt the game that JustJuan was kind of trying to play. That's what he's going to try and do here now. I like the neutral that they're trying to play. Oh my goodness. Just the rush in, man. I would have gotten hit with that too. I didn't even see that coming.
And it's just so fast. And, oh man, the ink into the OD Jinrai, full extension to the level 3. It was off of a drive impact, but it is enough.
It's enough. KenCritical is going to take a game for themselves, making it 1-1.
Totally, yep. It's a vibe check. Round start palm. And if it works, you know, you get 2 drinks off of it. So. Sometimes it's valid.
It's a big knowledge check for sure. If your opponent doesn't know Jamie as well, get that palm makes it easy. Easy 2 drinks for you, and then it's uphill. It's uphill climbing from there. But the dirtiest of DIs.
Yeah, the amount of value off that DI was kind of insane. So, I mean, burnout plus corner plus a drink. Oh, and he committed to the full target combo too. Stuck in this corner, nowhere to go. Finally, the burnout ends, but the round ends too with that ODDP. Feels like Juan has got a bit of a better sense of like, yeah, it's okay. Like, just go for it. A lot of times these DPs and DIs are going to work out given how KenCritical is playing. Whoa, we're really cashing out here in round 2.
Interesting stuff that we're seeing right now. The cash, I mean, I don't know if the cash out's going to work. Oh, then another cash out though, but nobody home. KenCritical is going to be able to capitalize a little bit, especially with the burnout now. Here, we're going to see a DI. Not quite yet. Alright, well, there's no meter on the board for either player now.
Yeah, one spent it a whole lot more profitably, though. You could have argued that maybe KenCritical should have used like level 2 as opposed to level 3 there, but all the same, the patience is certainly online. Heavy spender in the first couple rounds, in the first game or 2. In game 3, we are learning to hold back and to commit to our savings. Oh boy, that account is getting pretty full. Level 2, almost online for potential finish. The jump back.
Oh, tries to drive for us. Not going to be able to get into it once again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. My man's swinging.
Just trying to get into like a bit of a lockdown state. Oh, the bomb connects even with the jump. Gotta be careful because of the current 2 meters sitting in Ken's back pocket, almost free with all this blocking that he's doing. Yeah, okay, those roundhouses are pretty crazy, but check this out.
Coming at you. And they will take the next game here, taking the lead. We'll have to see what JustJuan is going to do to adjust to this play style. I mean, Modern Ken's a little weird. You gotta adjust how you play a little bit.
It's just a different way you have to wire your brain. There's a reason that there were so many individual buttons, and we're seeing like a lot of neutral interactions cut short, especially when meter is online, because you just have to plan around reversals being a early and often factor, as opposed to setting up situations like with crosscut DPs where maybe they're not always available. You know they're online for a modern player, but you can play around that.
They got a little breath of life here for JustJuan. KenCritical was putting on that absolute insane corner pressure. Able to fully capitalize though.
Mash. Nice backstep in order to get around the frame trap. Can't press into it. Oh, and a perfect backdash in the corner to avoid the throw. Okay, Odi Tatsu. Man, these two, they're jump happy, they're throw happy, they're scramble happy.
Beautiful Modern Ken now just playing the fireball game. You got insurance to play with, so you might as well just play out the clock a little bit.
Play at the clock with 25 seconds. Absolutely nuts. Oh, that was too far away to whiff punish. Close though, but not close enough to have a raw DI connect. 8 seconds left on the clock, so.
Yeah, Dragon Lash able to close it out there. Ooh, but JustJuan get a drink off the board, and the second one off that. He's safe on it though. The punish counter coming out into level 2.
Good damage, not quite able to reach burnout, but we're close up until that neutral lock. Oh, the jump in getting covered. Getting into level 3, we get a ton of drive gauge back here, and also an opportunity to get a drink off of the extension drive rush. Hey, yes, sir. Ooh, that was nice.
Went for damage. Didn't go for drink setup, just went to capitalize as much damage as possible. Because you basically have 2 routes. You have drink route and damage route. It looks like he went damage route there, and he took the life lead. And now he's got kind of all the time to, all the time in the world to play.
Oh! The importance of that first drink showcasing getting access to some of those new moves. The first couple drinks, getting access to a couple moves that help you avoid fireballs, don't let you play the full screen game. Owned. Sometimes you get got.
Jumping heavy kick, but those punch counters are starting to add up. KenCritical now. Just about 50% left. Palm strike though. Install now coming for JustJuan. He's going to be able to put on a ton of pressure. Do as much as he wants here.
Yeah, I love that level 2 in there as well. Not only does it keep the critical art, I mean, this comes nowhere close to evening up the health lead. But at the very least, this gets you out of the corner, gets some damage on the board, gives you a chance. Drive rush in.
Oh, the crush! Gonna be able to get some damage off on the board with heavy DP. And another one too! That's, oh, he's not, he didn't go for it. He's gonna get the punish counter low, and KenCritical is gonna move on. Our Modern Ken. The characters are loading. We're getting Jimmy and Triiiclops. Didn't they? These guys have played against each other, no?
Yeah, they did. They did, in fact, with the Jimmy DR walking with it 3-1, I believe. But Triiiclops also had like a lot of key adaptations that just fell victim to the pace of play that Jimmy can offer. We'll see what happens in set 2 that they may go through. So far, Jimmy still has that upper hand. The damage that does is insane, by the way. She needs it, but it's a lot.
Yeah, that's very true. We'll have to see if Jimmy keeps up that momentum or Triiiclops. Kind of seeing now, he's taking momentum, especially with the bomb setup. He's able to get it off too. ton of damage on Phalanx out of the corner. Perfect parry. Careful though. Snuffed out with that low. Yeah, these guys are gonna go at it. These guys are gonna be back. I can already tell.
Yeah, they're relentless when it comes to like applying pressure and full on brutalizing each other at this point. We're seeing a lot of the punish counter conversions that Triiiclops has at this point. Bison's damage output is nothing to sneeze at. And of course, Marisa, she doesn't just brutalize you on hit, on block, on drive gauge, grabs, throws, everything. So much damage. Back heavy punches, crazy with burnout. The Psycho Crusher safe too. Slide.
Oh, with the jump over Gladius. Take it for Jimmy. Jimmy up 1-0 so far.
Round 1. Fight.
A lot of drivers camping midway through these target combos. Parry punish doesn't do a ton of damage, but it sets up exactly where you want to be. Oh, just the jabs.
This guy bombs it. Come up with Triiiclops and a big punish counter. Like the set they played before, he was getting a lot of those, but Jimmy is not afraid to use meter. I think Triiiclops has to remember that from the last set they played.
Yeah, there's a lot to remember when it comes to Jimmy's different reversal options between neutral jump, perfect parry attempts, scootum, the scootum stance, and of course level 2 and level 3. There's a lot to deal with. Triiiclops constantly giving up space up until he finds a hit, but these counter hit conversions are there. Psycho Crusher with the mine, setting up for, oh, okay, meterless round.
EX Psycho Crusher into bomb setup into the EX Stomp. He's able to take a round for himself, going right back into a final round just like last game.
A couple dash-in shorts, too crazy. Yeah. Punish counter, sets up mine, keeps you relatively safe. You could okay. We're going to super jump rock. I was kind of expecting like a timed Psycho Crusher. No, we wanted the side swap instead.
Let's see, this guy's playing a super patient game right now. Just waiting for one little entry fee. I like the drive reversal. Puts him right back into square one. Any type of opportunity, and Jimmy's gonna be able to get it. Should be able to get the level 3 off. Yep.
This might not end the game because it's not critical art, but it's close. Oh, it's so close.
Shimmy forward low, we'll take it. Jimmy taking 2-0. Final round once again. We'll have to see what's gonna happen in game 3. Triiiclops. This is the time to wake up, my friend.
One of the more interesting things that I like about Jimmy's like drive rush pressure is it's not always just like, drive rush medium punch. It's also a lot of like shortened drive rush Gladius to get people checking. Like right there. It's quickly get it, quickly show off that big green flash and expect people to put out a poke to check you moving and then shut it down.
I like to play off Phalanx there for that bomb, but unfortunately you're going to get hit with stun.
No.
Oh, doesn't finish it though.
This is tragic. This is absolutely tragic.
Zoinks.
Finish your food. Tournament safe combos are there for a reason. You cannot be risking stuff like drops like that. Absolutely brutal. Instead, Jimmy's on set point right now.
Back to where he wants. Klops, level 3, gotta put some pressure right back into Jimmy VR.
Does force burnout. It was solid damage. You can check with a bunch of stand forwards. Have a lot of use. Okay, we can also just OD Psycho Crusher. And it's one of the better anti-airs that Bison has in his kit.
The start that Jimmy has now, able to put on a good little 30% combo there. Like a low interrupt, but unfortunately getting sweeped for your troubles. Oh my goodness.
Wasn't a counter hit on the overhead though. Plus frames with the knee. Wow, okay, it was just off timed as well, but the level 1 Nightmare makes a big opening. Evens up the health score just about what a check. Goes for the reset too. One hit away.
Way heavy kick.
Okay.
He's gonna get dive kicked for his troubles.
Stomp. I mean, it was a block string with a lot of gas, but you can take it. You can do that against Marisa. Her anti-airs are only okay. So going for a lot of the delay timings that Bison has in midair can be pretty powerful. Look at this pacing that he's playing at. We're threatening a lot more. Scissor kick, bomb, using the mental frames a little bit more. Triiiclops with a bit of a different angle here when it comes to playing this offense.
Jimmy always has really good starts, but he's just got to finish it quickly like he's done before.
Burns through a ton of drive gauge there. It's absolutely worth it every day of the week. Punish counter to set up mine. Choosing to go throw here. That counter hit was so important to get rid of said mine, but still, this is a pretty solid opening with the stun. Level 3, you're in a guess for game scenario. Effectively, you guessed wrong once, right the second time. Opportunity here.
M.Bison wins.
All right, Triiiclops taking it right back to 2.
Very fast. Yeah, so far it's been that game showcased a lot of what Triiiclops' adaptations were, a lot of different forms of stagger, and important reversals at pretty key times. But Jimmy still has these rounds in his back pocket. He just gets right up in your face and bullets you effectively. Nice block.
Jimmy easily starting it off early, just like he's always done before. I think he's finally starting to adapt to this playstyle that Triiiclops is bringing back. And I like the EX Gladius there to get out of the little stomp, but unfortunately, not going to be quite enough yet, especially if you're in burnout. One more, though, coming out pretty strong.
It was so important that slide took up space and that it wasn't blocked as well, not only for the knockdown, but just to set up a situation like this where you can go for the level 2 off of the mind confirm and finish off the round. Final round here for our second set, or for our third set. Meter disadvantage to Triiiclops, but I mean it's livable. Oh, that mistake.
Starting with that corner pressure super strong. Triiiclops able to put some space away. I like the utilization, just getting as much space away. The bomb, though, not going to be able to go off in time. He's going to get that throw into the corner.
A couple really important parries during that sequence to keep the drive gauge pretty healthy. Health is relatively even. What an air-to-air. Oh, that was greedy. But it was OD, so it was safe. Oh. Nice bait, but the mine was there, so it's safe. Doesn't quite find the finish. Another air-to-air jab. That was crazy. It's so good from Jimmy, but you're so close to losing this right now. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't drop the combo, and he doesn't. That is the round. Can't be sure until the very end, but game, set, match goes to Triiiclops. Finding the reverse 3-0.
M.Bison wins.
Do not support that. So, addiction is terrible. Please seek help.
Round 1.
We got Levi and Maddie now.
Matikanetannhauser. Yada yada yada.
Yeah! I don't even know what is we'll talk about it later. But anyways,
this is gonna be battle of the pokes. These two characters have such strong poking game. Good combo game, of course. I mean, they're well-rounded overall. Juri probably a little more than Elena, but Elena's got range for days, it feels like, and the roll can be such a potent mix-up stance.
nice catch. Strong Juri, but Levi. Don't count out Levi for sure. Probably the top seed that we have right now. This Elena.
Yeah, went through the ladder section nearly perfect. Finding the target combo into the DP. Good step back to avoid the neutral jump. There's a lot of neutral jump from Maddie in all the sets that we've seen them play. So trying to play around that is Levi and doing a pretty solid job of it. Level 1 into the ODDP for extension. Bit of a lag click, but that's okay because it confirmed he wasn't interrupted. Level 3 critical art. This helps you get back into the game. Burns away at that drive gauge too. So close to burnout. Levi trying to play the check game and does so with that stand medium punch.
Round 1.
Caught right out of the air into that big punish counter though. Right back to the corner. God, Levi has been doing that all day long.
That was a pretty important parry to show off there in round 1 of game 2. And yep, the counterplay is instantly on display for Levi. Just cancel the roll, find the throw, keep them guessing. Combo on the back foot yet again. Round 1 going to Levi. Just complete a target combo, nice evasion. Quick little cross up too to at least gain some distance, gain some space. He's poking crazy.
Strong punish counter off the whip DP. I don't know. You're gonna have level 3. You are gonna cash it too. It's not gonna be quite enough. Yet you are gonna put Maddie in a situation where they are gonna have some stress on their back.
Oh.
Elena.
That is the power of a player who absolutely knows that they're in their opponent's head. Because we've seen a couple of those corners, like guess for game scenarios or guess for your life scenarios work out, and every single one then has been. It feels like every one seemingly goes in the favor of Levi. Punishes the mash that time with the meaty drive rush in. Perfect stuff. Levi again up around, and this time it's set point.
Punish counters that he keeps on getting, just keeps on adding up. Oh, I'd like to interrupt on that dash in now too, but here comes Maddie. Maddie's going to be able to capitalize a little bit. Get some install on the board. A full cleanup for Levi quite yet. This might be that full cash in. No. Oh, this is going to be over for sure.
Yeah, they jumped in level 3. Yes. Or level 2, right? Yes, sir.
Level 2, just close it out. Levi will move on to winners finals.
Set, and there they are.
Jimmy DR and Prince. This will definitely be an interesting set for sure. Have to see what Jimmy is going to do against the C.Viper. To see what Prince is going to do against Jimmy's absolutely offensive Marisa.
C.Viper's got some pretty good tools to be active on defense. Namely, thus far, it's been a lot of neutral jumps, but also threatening the seismic hammer alone has kind of forces Jimmy to at least get off the spot. Whoa. The fail lands right in. God, I love how C.Viper just flies as part of the fly rush.
Looks like she's getting thrown.
Yeah,
in the cartoons, like somebody just like throws somebody like through a wall. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Big opening now for Jimmy. See, Jimmy's got 3 bars. Not able to use it quite yet. Level 1 coming out for Prince though. That was dirty. That gave me the hiccups.
Has the install online too. Not able to make the most of it though after that throw and after the quick little low shorts. It's just the damage output and the value that Marisa gets off of individual hits can be so much. It's showcased right there. It doesn't feel like Jimmy DR won neutral a lot, but the hits he got, he maximized.
Oh, are we getting a character switch?
Looks that way.
Oh man.
Oh no, never mind.
I thought we were getting a character switch. I was about to get up from my seat. I was about to be like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Losers quarters, baby. About to get back out by accident. We're going right back into game 2.
Super jump to get right out of there, try to avoid some follows, but still kind of caught in the corner a little bit. Burn kick is a solid cross up, but we're right back where we started.
Oh, the catch out of drive rush though. Oh, one's gonna come right out, charging up. Not gonna be enough quite yet though.
Next use of the lightning tackle in order to get rid, give yourself an opportunity. We are 1 pixel away, but 1 pixel is all we need. If health's not 0, then you've always got a chance.
Wow, I cannot believe Prince brought that back. Utilizing your meter though can kind of hurt you in the long run. We'll have to see because Jimmy's gonna have the up and up when it comes to meter. Interesting. I like the use of the armor through DI, but unfortunately now you're in burnout in the corner.
Big checks and finally a wood stepping right in the charge up. Full combo.
Yeah, super strong stuff for Prince. Now Prince putting himself on the board 1-1.
Nice that the light version of that is safe. Like just a couple jabs into light tackle makes it pretty easy to threaten a lot of space. Okay, different ways to stagger some offense, especially to stagger some of these block strings going low that time. Oh, the attempt is respectable, however. Armor straight through the attempted drive impact. Fool me once, not twice.
Oh, punish counter throw though. They're just getting it in time now.
Once again, back in focus. Seismic hammer again. We're cashing out with the level 3.
Close it out here. Get around for yourself. Now Jimmy DR is gonna be He's gonna have meter to play with, and I don't know if that's gonna work out in Vince's favor, especially when Marisa can EX through burn kick just like that, like we saw through Gladius. So we'll have to see how it's gonna go. I like the attempt, but I don't know in the long run if it's gonna be viable.
Yeah, maybe you could have had a level 2 there. I mean, nothing's really saving you from this kind of combo, though. Whether you had meter or not, all that is guaranteed, including this level 3. We've seen comebacks before. This is a bit of a steep hill to climb. Oh, nice.
Air.
Marisa wins.
Prince's main way is to open up the opportunity from in that first round was through cheeky utilization of neutral jump. Jimmy is not having any of it.
One more, and especially command grab off failings as well. That's tons of damage. I haven't seen a ton of those come from Jimmy. And I'm going to be honest, it is pretty unsafe. So it's kind of good that he's not going for him, but catching your opponent off guard, that's a lot of... Oh God, once again, one more. Dude.
It happens.
Is he getting free coaching? Do I have to charge him like Metafy? I think he's getting free coaching right now. But he's not going to be on set point, sitting very pretty at the moment. Once again, getting those lows, man. You got to watch for them lows. This low drive rush.
What a hiccup on the absolutely scouted cross-up. Missing the follow-up, but maybe... Oh, no, that was intentional for the spacing. I was thinking of the command normal to level 3, but no, it's just for the Scootum opportunity. I mean, overhead? Okay, wait a minute. But you've got to make this comeback while all 3 bars and burnout are still there. Oh no.
I think that was a missing point. I think that was a missing point. Unfortunately.
Would love
Speaking
to
of
see
beast.
more. Yep. Got Maddie and Ken.
Got that modern Ken where you love to see it.
Those modern utilities are going to be really important against Juri because she does not give you much space to maneuver, but you don't need much time to react to some of these jump-ins. You will need to be careful with some of this spacing, though. The dash back, covering with the trap medium kick, drive rush in. Now, Juri has always struggled a little bit with a lot of consistent shotos. Her ways to beat Fireball are pretty committal, with either a jump or the Feng Shui engine, but it's hard to always like fully agree with that or fully see that because her dash ability to control mid-screen is so good against these characters. But Ken's got a lot of good burst options too.
Yeah, you definitely get a ton of damage out of just a few moves, and now cashing in with the assisted combo here. Some damage off. Ooh, and the pickup off of that dive kick. That was a ballsy kick. And again!
Alright, eventually we'll start seeing Maddie commit to no, just like jump and nothing. But in burnout there, yeah, you're leaving yourself well open to that chip. But you can only run fake. KenCritical is just kind of waiting to see if Maddie's going to be jumping a lot. See how much he can react to. So far, his reactions have been pretty on point, especially with the drive gauge lead he currently has. Barely off the mark.
Ooh, level 3 coming out, but nobody home, unfortunately. KenCritical now has Maddie right in the corner. It's kind of interesting to see KenCritical does not... Never mind. I was going to say, doesn't use DI quite a bit, but is going to use it there right in the level 2. Sweep it out.
And that's a high percentage DI. There was no meter, there was no drive gauge. It was jump or die. Fortunately not going to be able to pick it up in the meantime. That's a tough one for Maddie, who started off round 1 looking really good. Maybe starting off this round 1 looking pretty good as well. But the game count says otherwise, and the ODDP to get out of that. Oh, no counter hit on the Dragon Lash. That's a full corner carry to the other side of the screen.
Ooh, whiff grab, but still going to be able to play his game, but a perfect parry now. Coming out, I'm just going to say Mambo from now on. Coming out for Mambo.
I'm with you. Mambo having to deal with these fireballs. Even a bad Hadouken is still a Hadouken.
Drive throw straight into one though. And the throw, that's gonna put you right into the corner, but catches the DI, catches your lack in that Mambo to be able to capitalize. I'm gonna tell myself a lack in there.
I'm gonna do this. Done. So real. I'm with you. I'm with you. Mambo taking game number 1 with a nice bit of patience and a nice bit of dexterity to show off the drive impact reaction. Got the forward throw into a feng shui. Immediately used it though. And yeah, this is where Juri, the way you beat this is by having the health. Sometimes fireballs are just a little harder for her to interact with. Consistent, especially with how fast sometimes Ken and Modern in general can put out some fireballs. Nice conversion. Not a ton of damage, but got a lot of corner.
So you get a ton of corner carry off of that with the side switch here from Mambo. Mambo now gonna be able to start some corner pressure. So he gets the throw. Ooh, I like the bait off of that little back step. I'm gonna get that level 3 off. Should be a game for Mambo.
Yeah, 1-1.
Juri, win! Round 1.
Yeah, this violent Ken, not looking too violent in game number 2, with a 2-0 finish for Mambo there. Game 3, we'll see if anything's different. The Juri forward dash in. It's so powerful, even in mid-screen. Just quickly represent throw. Dragon Lash getting whiff punished. Not quite a punish counter, but still a counter hit on the attempted. Ooh.
Starting off strong. DI catches him out, catches him lacking. Tries to go for EX Dragon Lash though. Still putting on the pressure in the corner. Jesus.
The Jinrai kick's so powerful. Especially in a corner scenario like that. The way they've built in counterplays, the fact that Jinrai has some solid like pushback on block, so you can like dash it, you can backdash out of the pressure in mid-screen. Not really the case in the corner. Ooh, dive kick. First one that we've seen not DP'd, it feels like. And focusing on some other tools as Mambo finds the DI in the corner. Just simple conversion off of the wall splat. Yeah, at some point you gotta let something rip.
Both players in burnout now though. Let's see if KenCritical can kind of capitalize on this. Bring back a little bit of that life lead. Catches Mambo catches him right out of the Dragon Lash.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Oh, the overhead. We're both in burnout, so no conversion, but we are gonna convert off these Jinrai kicks. Yeah, this critical art should get there. Wow, not quite. Wow. The modern damage reduction on display and in effect with full meter. You got full meter, some critical art, or and drive reversal there. Like the opportunities were plentiful, but Mambo didn't pull the trigger and walked through the game.
There's a lot of that drive gauge though. It's putting Mambo down, now putting him. Oh wow, put him in burnout now too in EXDP. Oh my god, and DP getting him out of that too.
Waiting for the third one. Oh, there's these jump ins. Catching the level 1 with prep, knowing that the DI was coming or something of the like. so close to getting back into getting out of burnout. Oh man,
burnout. Yeah, he's got to be careful now. Ooh, not getting the full DI. Let's see, Mambo can make a little bit of a comeback here.
God. Oh my god. But you're in burnout. I finally found the hit, but you chose to cash out on the throw pretty early. Delay on the Dragon Lash after the run. I didn't like that throw there because you finally found the hit when Ken was in burnout. Try to extend the block string just a little bit. See if you can at least like maybe fish some meter out for some following rounds. All the same, Ken gets to be economic with the way he took around and in this following game. Oh, that parry's huge to get out of the corner and the side swap next reset.
Good side swap there. Now right back into neutral, playing away from Ken as much as possible. I wish I could pick up here for KenCritical. That's exactly what he needed. Not going to be able to get the full combo though, but the jab string into level 3. Not getting the full... I was going to say not getting the full animation there, but that back shimmy into how much will take it. KenCritical are modern.
Have they never... Come on. We all know how brackets run. We should all know minimum how a top 8 runs. If you ever compete in anything, in any double elimination bracket ever, you should know. Here it is, though. Winners finals. Let's see what we got. EBJ, what you got?
To see it, what they're gonna bring. I like I mean, Triiiclops is a really hot Bison right now, but that Elena, man, that Elena's been, you know, absolutely killing this bracket. Triiiclops doing a real good job at keeping Elena from doing really anything. But God, did you see that little back turn though?
Yeah, the delay backdash to get away from the throw. Yeah, it's perfect. Gives you an opportunity off the overhead. Have plenty of meter to spend. Chooses to spend the level 1 DP, not enough. The jump over was.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice way to get there from Levi after a bit of a rough start. You know, Bison and Triiiclops, we've seen heavy adaptation on full display. We've seen a lot of like small game play, like small Street Fighter in the works here. A lot of jab games, and shimmy back for back heavy punch. This round will not be that.
Levi. That game 1 starting it off real strong.
How quickly things can fall by the wayside. Yet again, just flexing that slight range advantage. Here's an opportunity for Triiiclops to start to mess with that. Some of the sway back and forth that Bison has with both his drive rush and how fast it is, as well as, I mean, the back heavy kick. I mean, we're seeing it. Bison can lock you down. Absolutely bullied the drive gauge out of LeviHakai in that round.
What am I? It's like I'm watching Marisa right now.
Round 2.
Triiiclops.
That seems silly. It's like, no, that shouldn't have gone that way, but it did.
Just, you know, I mean, I'm scared to press against Bison. Because Bison's, you know,
Yes.
one wrong input, and you are, you're in the bomb blender.
Yeah, Psycho Mine is such a house. Oh, and now we're gonna see it locked on here. No, we're not. We're just gonna cash out into level 3, right? Because punish counter, this is doing enough anyway.
Take the game, might as well. Triiiclops tying it up.
Very, very nice stuff from Triiiclops there. I mean, that's the type of shimmy that you need to do if Levi's gonna put out a ton of those big sweeping buttons, you know, the standing roundhouse and all that. You gotta throw them off their game, and ways to do that: back heavy punch, drive rush in, your own standing roundhouse, throw them off. Get those key whiff punishes to keep Elena off balance, because when Levi is on, you rarely get a chance to leave the corner. Nice little jab there, and the side swap. Triiiclops reversing field.
Again, getting that corner pressure bomb set up to throw. Ooh, big counter hit with that trade too. Triiiclops is going to capitalize, is going to use Psycho Crusher, take the round for himself.
Oh, nice back. At a certain point, it seems like Levi feels like okay with letting their drive game get bullied a little bit if it means they can find a bigger lead to get out of the corner. But I mean, kind of locked down right now. Those are burning all through that drive game. There's a couple drivers canceled, but it was worth it. The jab at the level 3. This is perfect, by the way. A long perfect, but a perfect all the same. 4 rounds straight for Triiiclops after a bit of a tougher game 1.
Round 1.
I'll go right back into it. Let's see if Levi can stay on the board and stay kicking. Triiiclops can move on to grand final. Triiiclops once again being able to snuff out Elena's just offense, but big punish counter there. Oh, for the perfect parry. Those are always scary.
They don't mean much damage anymore, but they do mean like plenty of opportunity. Full burnout here. What a jump! Whew. Fortunately, did not have the combo on deck to convert, but sometimes information is more powerful, especially when you've got a couple rounds to play with. You're up a game here. You can force Levi to commit and show their hand a little bit soon.
He's going to start his game off once again with the bomb setup. Tries to go for overhead. Psycho Crusher still getting the extender with the bomb setup too. By getting the interrupt, but oh, that backdash once again.
Plus frames. After dry brush, I believe it's +4. That back heavy kick, just normal +1. So pretty good. The idea is to just not be in that situation at all. So it's nice to see the Levi with the adaptation there. Instead of drive rushing in after that forward throw, it was just a jump backwards, expecting a reversal, and even still just willing to play at range.
You've seen it before, you've seen it again. Man, look at the breath of life though, finally waking up a little bit. Levi able to kind of adapt to Triiiclops now.
It's tough. The combo just looked like it whiffed because he was crouching on hit. That's a tough one. You were gonna absolutely be burned out, so I love that DP. But it's unfortunate that Levi losing the interaction after level 1. Not gonna do it. DP again. I mean, it was reversal or dive, but a couple jumps there from Triiiclops, anticipating Levi to play extra offensive, just strictly off the DP and burnout. Nice read from Triiiclops there, 1 round away from cementing himself into grand final. Levi no slouch though whatsoever. Oh my god.
That's pretty big. He's got to be careful of bomb though. You can't be putting out anything. Oh, but the perfect parry is going to be able to snuff it out a little bit. He's going to be able to start his own offense here. Those sweeps. Jumping heavy punish counter, not going to be able to capitalize though. I like that he's just playing safe, kind of regaining, you know, what drive gauge he can right now.
Overhead. In burnout, it's going to tough to really extend the driving or reversal. Safe. Hello, you're blocking. You're parrying. Even better because that's so much drive gauge back. Enough for a first cancel in this combo if you choose. Doesn't want it though. Instead, right into the level 2. Final round.
Game final round. Let's see who's gonna be in the winner's side grand final spot. Triiiclops starting off strong with good 25% combo started. Ooh, the bomb though. The bomb's gonna go off, giving him a little extra damage. Overhead too. There's 3 bars he can work with now too.
There's so much to deal with. The reversal of field though matters a lot. Finds a counter hit. Cashes out for that healing too.
It's not a
yeah, it's not a ton.
no. It's not a super you see often. The anti-air there. Now you gotta play a little patiently. Ooh, but this might do it here. Yep, that'll do it. The level 3 right into it. Triiiclops move on to grand finals on this side.
I like the idea of the healing.
M.Bison wins.
I really do. The amount of health you gain back isn't sustain that against ready and on reaction reversal supers and reversal level 1s that can goes both. Notably, Phalanx is not great because DP exists, but it's hard to envision a close game because it's hard to envision any individual round being like hyper close because of how explosive these characters are. I mean, just check the drive gauge.
Yeah, the drive gauge says it all right now with Jimmy on half and now KenCritical on burnout, but especially the stun coming out. Jimmy's gonna be able to get all that damage in. It might even be able to take it too. Not quite yet.
Yeah, this lane super slow. Very much respecting reversal super, but on both sides it was true. Jimmy DR finding the parry on the reversal level 1, finds the punish 2. That's going to be pretty indicative of the entire set. How, when, and how are you going to pull the trigger, and are you ready for it?
Jimmy starting off strong like he always has. Goes to super now, coming out. Be able to get out of the corner, which is a good spot to be in, honestly, even if you have to use a little bit of...
Gladius. Okay, run the drive rush and throw. I kind of love that. Clearly, Jimmy's been waiting for that. Waiting for something. In that case, waiting for that.
Able to pick up the first game here.
How many times has Jimmy done that target combo work? It's like heavy punch
It's quite a bit.
Yeah, sometimes it's just the stagger, you get away with it. This is a tough one.
Yeah, right out of Phalanx, yeah. It's hard, man. Once you get into that corner pressure, it's hard to get out of it.
Yeah, it's just tough to recognize the stance fast enough. Like she said, you're worried about so much, all the different like charge move plus frame, the build up, the cancels that you can do, the armor, and then boom, command grab.
Wow, what a bait though.
Oh, didn't have the drive meter to extend that combo. Needed to catch that directly into super or just leave alone. As we see, we're just waiting for KenCritical to feel slightly good enough to poke. And the big swing comes out immediately after Jimmy DR up 2-0. The ball keeps on rolling.
Yep. Once again, we've seen it before. He's starting it off strong once again with that corner pressure. Gets the 1-2, shuffles him right down to the ground. KenCritical able to put some space away now, which is always good in punish counter throw. Able to rack up more damage. Putting the lease on DR's drive gauge, but also doing it to himself too.
Yeah, OD Hado is interesting. I understand why you want it to come out as fast as possible. You want to stuff something out. But that cost a whole lot for not a ton of reward. And Jimmy seems very clearly willing to take that.
Yeah, it's a pressure away. Ken here.
Okay, yeah, the side swap and the corner. Okay, finds a medium starter. chooses to play the reverse, the reset. That's a bit greedy on the DP, but it's still challenging. All right. Stuck in burnout here is a bit tough. Drive reversal in that up. We wanted the burnout. Do we get there? Not even close, but the plus frames are the Ken changes to that level 2 make it very safe on block.
Hitting a bunch of themselves now too. Bringing it to a final round here, putting some pressure on Jimmy. But I think Jimmy's feeling a little safe here right now. You know, still got a game up right now. EX Phalanx coming out. It's gonna give him a 1, 2, 3.
The meter advantage here is so scary to deal with. One blow off of a Gladius can mean so much. Building a level 2 is pretty big. Ooh, the jump. Jump's got caught. A big throw off that drive rush. Willing to take the crosscut DP because you have the health to spare. Still in a position where one hit could do it. We'll see if Jimmy's willing to let the drive impact rip. Or they're clearly respecting the reversal super. And there it is. Level 1 to get out of the corner. Not a ton of damage, but it guarantees that you get the drive hit back.
And that little low put him right in critical art range. Yeah, and that's gonna do it right there. Jimmy DR gonna be moving on to the losers finals now.
Marisa wins.
Sheesh. One fireball. It feels terrible.
To Jimmy DR is now he's got to fight LeviHakai.
Yeah. Both of these two put to losers by our Triiiclops waiting in the wings in grand finals. Luckily for Levi, Marisa is a very big target, so won't have to always worry about any like weird whiffs. Ideally, Elena's a little funky like that.
He's way to a perfect to start it out though for losers finals. LeviHakai.
Sweet there too. The little optimizations are always so cool. Getting the knockdown off of the comboing into a sweep. Elena's got a pretty long body to begin with, so you get little advantages there. Oh, the overhead off the stance.
Once again, playing that neutral game. I like that he's trying to keep the corner game as much as possible, but I like the jump over from Levi. Ryan is still come out. Oh my god!
That's so much. Nice check with the mini punch. Check and drive rush movements. Half the battle in Street Fighter 6 as a whole. Gotta have those reactions on mark. Twice we've seen that now. It's pretty early to cash out into a layer like that. But these two have played before. They did play in ladder.
So you try to get any type of opening with the lows, not going to be able to, unfortunately. He's going to get the knockdown. Let's go for that. He's been going for that overhead a lot. Oh my god, but Gladius level 3. Jimmy's going to take the first game.
Buffer on that one. Red. Yeah, I'm gonna have this armor.
Marisa.
Not only could the counter hit trigger upon using said armor, but also level 3 unlock. We're 7th game around. Starting off strong again, playing the corner. LeviHakai. I mean, nice. Did not play into the stance at all. Kept at a solid range. And a clean reaction on block at that. Ooh, twice over. Second verse, same as the first. Levi up around, but one clean round. It's not a set. It's not a game, and it's not a set. Got to pair together some of these performances. And so far, this round 2 is going pretty well too. The overhead forcing all the way to the corner.
Ooh, the little chicken game right there that they're playing. Tries to go for stomp, trying to get anything to get out of this corner, and they will. Oh, wow, and gets hit with the level 3.
Nice reaction there. Buff during the get up. Once you see the charge up of the heavy punch, that was a fully committed super 2 rounds. And suddenly, it's just like that. It's 1-1 after a very, very quick game 2. And game 3, kind of starting off similar. Rolling right in at the speed of sound these rounds are going. But not again.
Starting it off once again. He's starting his game off so early, and the grab out of Phalanx there to get a perfect for themselves. Round 2 now coming out. Levi starting it off strong.
Able to outrange that. Yes. The armor. Okay. Finally flexing some delay armor timings. Holding the stance. Holding the Gladius just a little bit longer to bait out the approaches and the attempted punishes. There. Yeah.
Punch counter. Should be able to level 3 off of this. I think this should be quite enough for them to get a game for themselves.
It's enough. Yeah. It was close for sure. It was coming down to the wire there, but and round 1 happened so fast. I forgot that was game point. Levi storming back after a very, very spontaneous game 1, 2, and 3. It's been all over for all 4 of this Elena.
Perfect parry now. Just opts for the sweet punish counter. Switch sides. I think that's better, honestly. Because now you can start your game once again. He's going to be able to parry the super. Should be able to clean it up here. Levi now on set point.
Yeah, it feels like Jimmy's really swinging for the fences after so many of these corner scenarios have just not gone his way. And you know what? I was thinking like, oh, maybe try like a reversal that's not so committal, like a wake up jabs or a wake up crouch jabs. And Jimmy did exactly that and got punished. So like, Levi just has a really good sense of like common corner options, especially for a character who can be a little bit limited on wake up, like Marisa can do.
With the Phalanx command grab, put him in a good position. Drive reversal though, able to cut him out. Now in burnout though, he's got to be really careful. I'm pretty sure one combo could be the ender for him.
Punish counter extension wasn't there. It is the second time though, committed fully to an expected jab. The backdash into the punish, got the critical art, and got the win. 3-1. LeviHakai says, all right, losers finals, and 3-1 to Levi. So cannot understate how effective Jimmy DR played today.
Am I seeing this correct?
You asked at the very beginning of this night, you asked for some Kimberly. Oh, and that's what we're seeing.
Oh my god. We are finally seeing a Kimberly come out. Getting grands to Levi. You got a Kimberly in your pocket? Certainly for... I don't even know like what the matchup spreads would be for Kimberly. What Kimberly covers that Elena doesn't. I'm not gonna go into that. I genuinely don't know. But in winners finals, the Elena proved to be a little bit frustrated dealing with a lot of Bison's spontaneous burst. Try out the Kimberly.
Now, as good as time as any, though round 1 does go to Triiiclops for a lot of similar ways. OD can charge. Next time we see the grenades come out, there should be 2 of them, but we're immediately getting out of dodge.
Right out of it. Oh, what a big punish counter now. Let's see if Levi can capitalize fully off of this. Get the throw, gets the throw once again. That'll do it. Being able to tie it up in the rounds, bring it to final round of the first game.
Kimberly's got some pretty solid throw loops. Her forward throw does not sink anywhere. Add on top, like, the OD run that she can do is just nuts to do on wake up on any wake up situation, but especially off the throws as well. Oh, that connected. Oh, this is full combo too with the stomp into level 3. Yeah, that's just a round.
That's the game for Triiiclops. Triiiclops starting it off strong.
M.Bison wins.
I feel like that interaction by itself is kind of a microcosm of the reason people hate fighting against Bison. Certain people hate fighting against Bison. Just mine was online, so that Psycho Crusher was just free. Even if you block it, if it hits, you win. And if it's blocked, you're still safe. More than safe, even. And thus, another swap.
Into Manon.
Playing all the girlies.
Interesting picks. See if Manon will be able to do anything different.
Shout out to the pockets that Levi has at their disposal. I mean, third character being played at, so far, proficient enough level. Very quickly was that round not only just like whiff punished to a victory, but also that's 5 medals at the end of round 1.
You have 5 whole medals to play with now. Now you have tons of damage on any command grab that you get. Whew. That was clean though.
Full hop away. Mine set up. Looking for the plus frames. Oh, but a nice parry. Went for the perfect parry attempt last time too. Second time is the charm. And with 3 meter and 5 metal. Oh, you know the damage was ready. This is doing close, but no cigar.
Not quite yet. Anything is possible. Ooh. It's caught out, unfortunately.
All right. The Manon might be at least a ticket to a longer set. Maybe a longer finals, perhaps even a true finals, if we can get there. Hard to look into the future, but so far the Manon has looked good. Triiiclops has been very keen on changing up styles, changing up opportunities, and using Bison at an effective playstyle in a lot of different ranges.
He's doing a good job of keeping Manon in the corner here, and all that pressure, especially with that throw, being able to close it out. Triiiclops is going to start off game 3 hot with a round for himself.
Simple heavy punch to start off. Into the throw. Playing very close to the chest, and then the scissor kick comes down. That sets up a mine off of the OD and the block. This is off of the drive reversal block as well. Has 3 meter. Spends it all. And yeah, Bison combo.
M.Bison.
When mine is installed, Bison threatens 0 life at 80%. It's terrifying. It's a huge X factor for a character.
guys get the overhead. Throw escape, though. Good job for Levi. Interesting they're staying Manon, though. Thought we had another switch.
Honestly, I was thinking the same thing, but you got a game. Pretty indicative, and if you're tired of Elena in this match, playing this match with Elena, I mean, keep with it. We'll see how it goes. It was a chip win and 4 medals online, 5 medals online.
Yeah, all the medals you want.
Ooh, yeah, leading to a pretty solid game showing. We've got the meter to win this round right here. Yeah, level 3. Hello and goodbye to game number 4. It was gone in a flash, and suddenly, I mean, we're on potentially reset point. Yeah, it's just been a pretty offensive series of games, but hey, that air-to-air setting up mine makes this safe. +1 into throw. Over. Wasn't a counter.
Start getting medals early now, too. Getting medals with Manon is huge. Right back to the ground you go. Right back to me as well. Oh my goodness, the shimmy games that these guys are playing was insane.
It looked like Triiiclops tried to do a walk under 2H, but no dice. Didn't quite land in time, was a little bit late, and the jump in connected. But LeviHakai kind of sit here with a very big opportunity. Heavy punches, the punish counter guarantees the mine. Right up in there. Man, Bison's lack of premier reversal has been just fully exposed against this Manon. Every time that Triiiclops wants to take his turn back, he's got to risk body and mine as the parry punish blows up Triiiclops with the 4 medal throw. And thus, that's a reset.
Going into true finals now. These guys doing an absolute back and forth.
Yeah, it's been a vicious one. But I think we're really finding the character that can that at least for LeviHakai has been able to reliably punish Bison at his weakest. And it's not with the way that Elena or Kimberly can lock you down and keep you in the corner for long periods. It's literally just, I find a opportunity to punish, I take the command throw or the 2-piece combo, and we move along, and the damage is certainly there, ready to speak of. Nice up forward to catch the jump away. LeviHakai showing it all the different opportunities and bits of information that they've picked up, and again, 4 medals at round 2.
Yeah, they've been able to stack all of those medals so early, and it's so smart to do, honestly, especially if you take the first round, because now you have all the damage to deal with. Even if your opponent takes the next round, you still have so much damage that you can deal.
Yeah, you're a walking arsenal once you have all the awards set up. And with no threat of any sort of invincible reversal, you can play your mix-up at just about any opportunity whenever you land a critical hit. This was a big opportunity with the mine. Tried to pick up and reset said mine, but slightly off the mark. LeviHakai takes game 1 again. See it up in the corner there. 3 wins in a row here. Jump in. Mindset, that keeps it safe. Burn out the entire... Oh, and the overhead, but going for the throw after.
Command throw once again.
Alright, Mr. Grappler. Explain.
Dirty. I mean, you know, if it works once, do it again. Just do it again. You know, you get one SPD, do it again. Sometimes you can always get another one.
Yeah, gotta remember to make them fear it in that game. There's a lot of overhead attempts from yeah. Oh. It does look like the health's even. And you lost.
Yeah, that's all she wrote, man. That's a 2-0 for Levi. 1 game away from taking the whole tournament.
I feel like I need to have one of those apology forms for Manon. I was like, oh, this character feels like they're lacking. I guess I'll shut up now. Like, damn. Another big punish counter. Huge whip punishes. Over and over. And you jump away. Check on the driver. Perfect. Okay.
All tournament long, those punish counters have been adding up. Now Levi set point here on the true finals.
Finds the 3rd medal. Gets the 4th one off of this conversion. Oh, I'm surprised that wasn't a perfect hit. That felt so close.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, your guess for game. Oh, the OD overhead didn't connect. Another chance here. Levi wants to back up a little bit to try and recover from this drive gauge. Slightly poked away. Keep in mind, level 3 on both sides is online. Dash and jab. The corner's in your disposal. Reversal attempts. +1 into throw.
Yeah, super smart to use drive reversal there. Just get away from me.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, and the sweeps will do it. LeviHakai will take Paragon Street Fighter 6 Week 3.